If you've purchased a new blade for your circular saw, but you're not quite sure how to change the blade that is in your circular saw, keep watching because I will share with you 3 easy steps that you can follow to get the job done. Let's get right to it. The first step is to find your blade removal tool. Now, it may look a little bit different depending on the saw that you have. As an example, for my DeWalt, my blade removal tool looks like this because I just have a typical bolt that I need to remove. On the DeWalt saws, it is almost always at the base of the handle. That's where you're gonna find your tool. Now, for a saw like this old Porter Cable that I have, it's just a hex key. So you need to find that on your saw. Mine is actually on the power cord, so you just have to remove it and then you can use that to remove your blade. Step 2 is to actually remove the blade, and to make this happen, you have to lock your current blade in place. Now, if you have a corded saw, unplug your saw before you do anything. If you have one that has a battery, take your battery out before you do anything. Just extra safety is all I'm saying here. To lock the blade in place, you will want to follow 2 steps. First, pull your guard all the way forward. Then you need to push down on your blade lock button. On these DeWalts, the blade lock button is up front here so that you can hold the guard and push the button in at the same time. When you look at this Porter Cable, it's the same exact function. Pull the guard forward, and the blade lock button is a little bit different, but it's in the same location. You'll want to be able to hold this down with one hand. Now, the easiest way to do this is on a nice flat surface. Take your saw on the flat surface, pull your guard forward, push down on your lock button. Now, you may notice that that lock button doesn't engage all the way. In order to make it engage, you just have to wiggle the saw blade a little bit and you'll feel the button push in and engage. Your blade is locked now. To remove the blade, take your blade removal tool, holding those 2 pieces in place, slide it in here, and just loosen the blade. Now, depending on your saw, that blade may be very tight. Just be careful to keep your finger away from the teeth of the blade. Then you just unscrew the bolt, pull out the washer, and you can simply lift and remove your blade. Keep your hands in place for step 3. Don't let go of anything. Step 3, grab your new blade and put it back in, and you're going to reverse the process that you just went through. Position it on top, take your flat washer, put it on top, take your bolt, screw it all the way in as far as you can with your hand. Keep that blade locked and take your removal tool, and now you're going to turn the opposite direction to tighten your blade. Again, keep your fingers away from the blade itself so you don't gouge out your knuckles. Once it's tight, let go, and you're ready to rock and roll. Now that you've changed your blade, you're probably trying to figure out, how do I make a straight cut on something like plywood? And for more information on how to do that, click or tap on this video. And until the next time, keep doing it yourself.